Am Grand Valley campaign comes from the Office of Student Life, and it's really centered around wanting to celebrate the contributions of student leaders on campus.
Really, the idea germinated in the fall of 2003. I had only been at Grand Valley for a few months, and one thing I was very impressed with was how many terrific students there are at Grand Valley and the way they just take charge and want to make a difference. And so in student life, we wanted to find a way to recognize that. In the winter of 2004, we created a week called Campus Leadership Week, and part of that was to recognize students by giving out I Am Grand Valley t-shirts.
Students are nominated through an online process, and they receive the I Am Grand Valley t-shirt.
And we started with the student employees who were on campus, the crossing guards, and the resident assistants who work in housing, and a lot of the students who work in the Kirchhoff Center and in student life. So it was a few hundred students that we bought these I Am Grand Valley shirts and we gave them out, and just as a way to recognize those students for what they were doing.
And it's been cool how it has grown so much from a small community when it was only 200 people being nominated to we had over 1,000 nominees this time. So it's a great way to really cast a wide net of being able to showcase all the leaders that we have on Grand Valley's campus and what they're doing for our community.
You know, it's not just like you're walking up to that person and be like, hey, I really appreciate that you go out and you serve, you know, once a week or twice a week. It's like you're nominating them for an award, and it's becoming a public thing that at a banquet, people will know that this person went out and served, and you know, they get on their certificate a little blurb about what that person wrote about them. So, you know, I think it makes everybody feel good all around.
They really tried to make the process easy to nominate anyone. It's you go on our website and you go into the I Am Grand Valley website, and there will be a place where you can nominate.
You fill out a nomination form, so you put your name in your email and then who you're nominating, and then you write a little paragraph. It can be like 2 to 3 sentences about why the student deserves to be nominated for I Am Grand Valley.
And then when the student gets nominated, they'll be invited to our reception in January, where their nominator is also invited. So it's our hope that they come to the event together and the student will see what they've been nominated for. They actually get a certificate with their nomination statement, and that's where they pick up their t-shirt as well.
It's realizing that people are going out and doing stuff, so let's recognize them. And then I think along with that, it encourages people to then go out and do things themselves.
I think people should be nominated for I Am Grand Valley because it's a great way to show support for each other as well as recognize each other. I don't think I expected to be nominated, and once I read my little paragraph, I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, someone thinks that about me and thinks I'm a student leader on campus, like maybe I am. And so I think it points out that a lot of students are leaders whether they realize it or not.
It helps students take ownership of seeing the good in other people.
It's an opportunity for us to kind of reflect back and thank our student leaders for making Grand Valley a great place to be, and for making our community a great place to be as well.
It really gives a way of showcasing all the ways that you can be Grand Valley throughout all the values that we hold as an institution, and highlighting the ways that students are involved to create that change.
Comes in many forms. It's not just being the president of an organization or being involved in some of the typical ways that you might think of a college student being involved. It's leadership in all aspects of campus life, and so the I Am Grand Valley campaign recognizes that.
I am Grand Valley.
I am Grand Valley.
I am Grand Valley.
I am Grand Valley.